Yo, y'all see the title? What's your favorite cannabis strain? It'll give people some time to come in the chat. You know what I mean? I'm gonna start back with some old strands like G13, some stuff y'all probably don't even either you ain't heard about or you ain't got your hands on yet. We all know about sour diesel. Sour diesel, bro. The real sour diesel, bro. It's flame, bro. I ain't gonna count. LA Confidential. Green crack. Everybody done blazed everything. You know what I mean? Runts cool. Cookies cool. I've been doing this 25 years plus. And I gotta say, out of all the strains that I've smoked from all over the world, a sour diesel is a memorable strand, bro. You know what I mean? Me, I just like good cannabis. You know what I mean? Period. I just like good smoke. You know what I mean? What's up, bro? What it do? What it do, family? Stop smoking. For what? You know what I mean? It ain't tobacco. Tobacco bad. You know what I mean? Tobacco bad. You know what I mean? This straight Pacquiao. Straight Bob Marley. I don't smoke nothing else. It can never be bad when it's straight, plant based. You know what I mean? It's the other stuff that makes it bad. But some of y'all, if y'all smoke, man, put y'all favorite strands in the comments, man. Or what you prefer to blow on daily that you like, yeah, this the one right here. Cause when you get a hold of that certain strand that's good, you gotta roll with it. Cause next time you go back and see whoever, you know what I mean, they might not have it. Right now they got so many strands. Have you smoked gold? What you think of it? I ain't gonna cap. I'm gonna have to screenshot that. Like, I ain't tried that. Where are you from? I'm in Ohio right now. 216. That's where I'm at right now. I'm gonna have to try that. Have you smoked Akaduki Gold or something like that? I'm gonna have to try that, bro. Man, if I'm gonna Google that, see what's that about. But I'm in the 216 right now. I'm in Ohio. Where y'all from? I remember when LA used to hold a title for strands, bro. Now everybody got that you know what I mean, that crunch now. You know what I mean? I remember people used to be like, yeah, man, LA, man, woo 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 woo. Nigga, I ain't gonna cap. Florida, yeah, I said Florida. Florida, yeah. We got packed down there. Yeah. Gas Nation down there. I ain't gonna cap. I never thought I'd be saying what I'm about to say, but as far as we got Ohio beat on strands, you know what I mean? I know we used to have y'all beat with the other hard drugs and all that, but we got them beat on the strand, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna cap Michigan. Michigan got flavors though, you know what I mean? I'm about to take me another trip back down to Michigan, you know what I mean? And make sure I go live and be on live with y'all, you know what I mean? Clash of the Titans. Hey, champ, have a beautiful Sunday just like you, King. Clash of the Titans, my dog, family. I appreciate you. You make sure you have a blessed day, too, on this beautiful Sunday. But I ain't gonna cap. Michigan, though, Michigan to give a lot of people a run for their money, for real. Michigan got a lot of different uh, cannabis stores, you know what I mean? I'm talking about, like, they, like, right back to back, next door. You walk out of the store, next door, across the street, over yonder, and all that. You know, you said, you know, I'm country. I say over yonder, but they Michigan popping. Clash of the Titans this Monday, brother, here in India. Oh yeah, I forgot, man. I always got to show love to my people, man. That's either overseas or you know what I mean. That's not in America. My Clash of the Titans said that it's Monday in India. Damn, how the weather is over there. See, I ain't gonna cap. I know India got that peace pipe too. Social toys and fun, testosterone shots. What the hell? Nah, they ain't shots, family. Nah, it's like a pre-workout. You know what I mean? Something to give you a little extra spark motivation. It's in you funny as hell. Okay, shots of testosterone. You funny as hell. Nah, it's in a pill form, man. You take twice a day. You see the results in 7 days, man. You know what I mean? A little cardio, a little pre-workout. Uh, Sasha said, shots of testosterone. What the hell? Nah, family. Nah. Just you take 2 a day, pre-workout, give you that little extra, you know what I mean? That little extra AI and you crossover, you know what I mean? A little extra something boosting, you know what I mean? Turn you up a notch or two. You know what I mean? Clash of Titans says, oh, it's rainy over in India. I ain't gonna lie, in Ohio, bro, and we were just going crazy with the weather. Like it was like a mini Florida or something like that. Trees shaking, shit lasted for days. Like I'm talking about, like was out of hand. Like you'll be shocked that you in Ohio, how it was just getting down on the rain side. But if it's rainy over there, hopefully you found you some on Tubi or you know what I mean, or you just meditate and give you a peace of mind. We talk about strands. That was good strands, you know what I mean? Sasha toys don't come to New York. It's cold and rainy. I'm finna come to New York in what, like a couple months. I'm finna come to New York. I gotta come to NY. You know what I mean? I'm coming to NY. You know what I mean? I'm coming to NY. Cause I'm gonna come down there and do a strand test. You know what I mean? Like come down there and like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, hop around, you know what I mean? And, you know, pick which one I feel is the most fiery strand, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna be on live, I'm a blogger, but I'm definitely coming to NY. You know what I mean? If it's America or outside of America and you know what I mean? If they ain't tripping on no plane issues or nothing like that, you know what I mean? Hey, I'm there. Sasha Toys. Sasha Toys and Fun. Hey, yeah, you already know it. Set your notifications so when I'm going live and I'm in NY, we can link up and I can bring you some merch. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I know people don't like linking with strangers, but like we can link up at the what's that, the Brooklyn Net Center out there. People be hanging out there taking flicks and all that. So, you know what I mean? When I'm in NY, you know what I mean? I'll drop my low and you pull up, I'll give you some merch. But yeah, like I said, G13, LA Confidential, you know what I mean? Like all of them, boy, them was my things, dog. Like years ago, like before it got with the runts and all the different little stuff. Now Gary Payton and all of that. Sasha Tours are fun. That's all. You funny, you funny. But I fuck with you. Set your notification though, for real though. Like I say, New York version of Tribe TV coming soon. I will be doing a vlog and all of that. I like NY though. NY got some flavors out there too. I ain't gonna lie, one of my favorite flavors from NY is gumbo. You know what I mean? Just to suggest, brother, try taking 2 to 4 some days natural energy boosters. You will feel the difference. Okay, I'm gonna have to tap in with that. 2 to 4 days. All right, I remember that name. I'm gonna have to tap in and look that up when I get off. All y'all in here, hit that like button though. Yeah, that's good that people was open to taking supplements. He's smiling. He ain't even smelled my kush yet. Right. Yeah, right. It's like I dare that your vibe so A1. It's like I can smell it through the phone. Shit. I know it's potent. That's why you put them laughing emojis with the fire. You know me, I'm always promoting my strand. You know what I mean? It's coming soon. It's always like the gumbo mix type shit, but you know. Yeah, I ain't gonna cap. I'm one of them people. I smoke before I go basically everywhere. I'm gonna try not to be disrespectful, smelling like it. You know what I mean? And all that. I'm gonna make sure I have my smell good. But 9 times out of 10, like if I go somewhere public, I'm gonna be lit up. You know what I mean? Like, like I say, you know what I mean? I don't care if it's a baby shower, a car wash function, a family function, or whatever. You know what I mean? I don't commit crimes. I don't be doing nothing else. But you know what I mean? Hey, even law enforcement know I smoke that bud though. That's why I don't have no problem. How long you been smoking greens? I'm I'm 41. I've been doing this 25 years plus. I'll be 42 November 9th, which is, matter of fact, a couple days. So I'm going live for my birthday. Make sure y'all set y'all notifications and tap in with me. Sasha Tours of Fun, 1 million Cologne. For sure. Clash of the Titans. That's the king way. Yeah, for sure. I'm definitely agreeing with y'all saying. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to be lit up wherever I go, man. You know what I mean? Be in my own little zone, you know what I mean? I'm one of them people who I don't act funny or act different when I'm drinking. Sasha Tours of Fun, I'll be 42 fire. I'll be 42 in November 9th. I'll be 42. So, make sure on November 9th, when I go live, y'all tap in. We throw a little party through the screen. Clash of the Titans. November 4th, I'll be 24. Scorpio, okay. Scorpio gang, that's what's up. Even Clash of the Titans. What the fuck? Clash of Kids Vision. God bless. Have a wonderful birthday. For sure. I appreciate you. Me too. That's my birthday. Dang, that's wild. See, it was meant for you to stop through and tap in with Tribe TV. Now you can set your notifications, hit the like button. You know what I mean? Go to my Facebook at G Rio Benji. G Rio Benji, no spaces. You know what I mean? And send me a friend request, hit that DM or whatever, and we can get some merch and whatever. Y'all can represent it. Because if you go on my YouTube post, I got female merch, lingo wear, socks, you know what I mean, headbands. We got it all over here. Clash of the Titans said, I'm gonna sub, my brother. You already know it. I appreciate you. Set that notification and you hit the like button. That's what's up. But so far, look, man, we all done got the family vibe on here. You know what I mean? We all like distant cousins on the low. You know what I mean? That's why, listen, YouTube has its ups and downs. You know what I mean? But it also serves its good purposes because it's still some good, genuine people out there. I know we all be seeing trolls and people, you know what I mean, acting like they ain't got no common sense. You know what I mean? But it's still a lot of good people out there in the world. You know what I mean? People who stoners like me. He said, no, we not cousins. You funny. It's still good people out there with good energy. Everybody don't got demon time energy, you know what I mean? Even though it seems like demon time energy winning. You know what I mean? You still got some people out there who like to, blow the peace pipe, post up on Tubi, Netflix, or watch some highlights or something like that. You might be like me. You don't watch the game and stuff like that. Me, I'm a highlight individual. Like, I highlight, Lakers, whether it's football, whatever. But it's good to see that it's still some good people out there. I don't kiss my cousin. I feel you on that. Yeah, you're right. We definitely don't kiss cousin. We don't do that. You funny. I fuck with you. Your personality is A1. But yeah, we just be chilling, you know what I mean? We don't really do much, you know what I mean? We just really just smoke and find either some comedy to watch, kick it, laugh, and have a good time or whatever. I appreciate y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all subscribe to my channel. And like I say, go to my posts on YouTube and check, man, for updates. We about hip-hops, sports, fashion, and fitness. You know what I mean? We want everybody to be healthy. Clash of the Titans, you already know. Straight laughing emojis. But, yeah, man. We sometimes don't even expect to have a good day. And then you come and you tap in with your people. Everybody on here. Hey, MMA. Oh, MMA? Nah. Come on here and tap in with your people. We brighten each other day up, you know what I mean? And everybody can move forward, you know what I mean? I just be wanting to make sure y'all hit that like button, comment, and subscribe, you know what I mean? It's always a good day when you smoking your favorite strand, you know what I mean? You already see it, Tribe TV, you smoking your favorite strand, you interacting with your supporters. Bro, you have a tattoo on your hand. Man, I ain't gonna lie, I got tats everywhere. See all that shit? I'm inked up like the goddamn cartel. You know what I mean? Literally. And yeah, that's an old tat on my hands. I ain't gonna cap. When it comes to tat, I got about 300 of them. I ain't even gonna reveal, you know what I mean? I got tats on top of tats, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, on my fingers, and then, yeah, on my hand. But I had this since I was like 12, this one right here. But I'm inked up though, like on both arms, sleeved up. Only thing I don't got nothing on my stomach. I ain't Tupac. I'm gonna leave that for Tupac. You know what I mean? I ain't got nothing on my stomach or nothing like that. But my back, chest, shoulders, everything inked up. Been inked up like this for about 23 years type shit. For real. Oh, this good Sunday. We having a good Sunday. Oh, that's some nice tattoos you have. Oh yeah, for sure. And they all still show good. Like if I was really in the mood, I really like show you, you know what I mean, or whatever. Be like, damn, like he went lying. I'm talking about like all type of hidden tattoos. It's like a puzzle. Like you be like, damn, I didn't even know you had one right there. Damn, you got one right there. And all the pressure spots that people said, oh, don't get a tat there. Don't get a tat on your wrist. It's gonna hurt. Did that. I got flames all around my wrist. Oh, don't get a tat on your elbow. Did that. I got a tat on my elbow. They talking about right here, your collar thing. Did that. Center of your chest. Did that. Everywhere where they kind of said, except for the stomach, I ain't gonna cap. And you got to be a gangster to get a tat on your side. I ain't gonna cap. Now, I'm not built for it, tough for all that. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm gonna say that for Tupac and everybody else out there. Sasha Toys and Fun, not Tupac. I met you before. You probably have. Marcus Gibson. Oh, got my cousin up in here. Y'all make sure y'all tap in. My cousin up in here. Yeah, keep doing what you're doing, cuz. Great job. I love you, cuz. Very proud of you. 100. Y'all already know. Listen, me and this nigga is literally 30 years plus type. You know what I mean? When you say cousin, like, remember that name. He like family, you know what I mean? Like I'm talking about kids. You know what I mean? Curfews and all that. You know what I mean? I love you too, cuz. I appreciate you tapping in. You already know I see you soon. You know what I mean? Sasha Towards the Fun. Yeah, you a little crazy. I ain't gonna cap. I am. You know what I mean? We all got little slowness in us. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. I'm a little touched and shit. You know, front of the class. You know, I might need a sticker or two on the desk. You know what I mean? But other than that, I'm gonna make you laugh. I got humor. I ain't on the net trying to scam. I don't got my cash app up begging for bread. Like, oh, you know what I mean? And, you know, on some Dr. Umar type time, you know what I mean? To my 500 for a dinner. You know what I mean? Like, nah, man, I got, we do good business over here. You know what I mean? If I tell you I'm going to send you something or we're going to do something, we're going to link. You know what I mean? Now, Am I on black people time sometimes? Am I a little timing maybe a long time? Yeah, I ain't gonna cap. Yeah, my timing might not be always on time, but I'm coming. Nah, you crazy, crazy. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, you know what I mean. Like I say, go to my Facebook, G Rio Benji, Instagram, G Rio Benji. Tap in with your boy, learn your boy. I ain't messed with Trill in a long time, but if you bored, it's Tribe Culture TV Triller. I don't really be on Triller all like that, but Facebook, you know what I mean, G Rio Benji, Instagram, G Rio Benji. Tap in with your boy. As you can see, we 100 over there. My own cousin just tapped in. This real blood right here. You know, I remember that name, Marcus Gibson. Even though we don't call him that, we used to call back in the day Little Monster because he was a terror. But other than that, you know what I mean? He's an adult now. You know what I mean? He's on adult time, and that's just how we rocking. But like I said, look, man, let's get back to what is your favorite strand. You know what I mean? I always enjoy myself coming on here. You know what I mean? I roll up me a nice thoink, come on here and, you know what I mean, kick it with my people. Y'all got to do what my cousin do, man. Y'all got to set y'all notification. Go to all my old videos, new videos, just hit the like button, comment, even if you just put a waving emoji. Hey, what's up? What's up, tribe? You know what I mean? Like, tap in. You got to learn your boy. That way, when we interacting and we kicking it, you already like, oh yeah, my dog legit. He A1. He don't cap. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? He don't be doing no capping. He don't be trying to win people over. You know what I mean? We keep it 1,000 over here. You know what I mean? Try to come on here and have a positive vibe. You know what I mean? Blow a little doja. You know what I mean? Promote fitness. You know what I mean? Oh yeah. You know, we got 1,000 bottles of these right here. Yeah. We all about promote fitness and all of that over here. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna cap y'all. I really was thirsty though. You know what I mean? I'm promoting at the same time, but I really was thirsty though. Clash of the Tight, is that your brand? Yep. Tribe TV. Tribe TV. Yeah, we got bottles of water, women linger wear, thongs, uh, headbands, night apparel for women. You know what I mean? And like I said, you know, I be promoting working out fitness. So yes, we got bottles of water. I got 1,000 of them. You know what I mean? Pre-workout, 60 capsules, results in 7 days. You know what I mean? Tap in with your boy. I will make sure you get it. You know what I mean? For real. We branded over here. Oh yeah. In a couple days, limited edition Tribe Game jackets finna drop. You know what I mean? I really want to reveal for real. Clash of the Titans. Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah, for real. That's why I say you gotta. If you really go to my YouTube, just go on the post and go through each and every post. You'll be like, okay, my boy been doing this. Like, you know what I mean? It's a picture of me and my son on there. I was doing this. I've been doing this 20 plus years, but some people say, well, damn, where you been? You got, you know, I was, you know, on tour. You know what I mean? We like to use positive lingo as far as, you know what I mean? I was on tour at the time, living a different life. So I ain't really make time for this type stuff. You know what I mean? And then now I'm starting to grow and make time, man. You know what I mean? And it's about to get real serious. You know what I mean? Like I say, interview type vibe, everything. Send me some merch, cuz I'm glad to support. What you mean, send you some merch? I got you. I got some when when I holler at you, I'm I'm up here. So, I ain't got to send you nothing. I'm gonna give you something in person. You know what I mean? So you good. You ain't even got you can chill. You good. I got you something in person. So you ain't got bottles of water, all type of that when I see you. So don't even worry about that. Yeah, I'm in Ohio, so you ain't got to worry about that. Yeah, man. Like, go to my YouTube, bro. You know what I mean? And like I say, go to my Facebook when y'all bored. G Rio Benji. Just check me out. You know what I mean? I don't get no love for being no flogging type of nigga. You feel me? Sasha, toys are fun. Why on the picture you look like you Shay Shay? I don't know, man. You know what I mean? But hey, through my time in life, they used to say I look like Scottie Pippen one time. One time they even said I look like Dennis Rodman. Then one time when I used to have my braids, because I used to have braids too, or like but on the sides, you know what I mean? My sisters used to be like, you look like Lloyd, who was with Murder Inc., the one with, you know. So I get, you know, I get that. I get that. I get that look alike shit. Marcus, oh, my cousin. So, yeah, respect it. You already know it. Niggas love, bro. For life. I'm glad my cousin tapped in. Yeah, for real. Oh yeah, and then look, my other look is this. Don't clown me. I don't know if y'all remember Steve Urkel when he transformed into Stefan. You know, like, see, I'm from the South. I got a lot of nicknames on each side of my family. Like, all right, when I was young, my mama used to call me man. And then my other people, my on their side, my name was Pumpkin. Now, my other family, they call me Stefan because they used to be like, every time Urkel go in their machine and he transform into Stefan, so they call me Stefan. No cap. I ain't never told nobody that. My family know that, but I ain't never told nobody that through the net though. For real. So now there you have it. Look, Sasha towards fun. Yes, you crazy. Yeah, we kicking it though. You know what I mean? That's what it's about. You know, positive vibes. You know what I mean? I ain't never told nobody that shit. Look, my mama and daddy be watching my live. They'll tell you he ain't lying. I be feeling real special. Sometimes you don't real Sasha towards a fun pumpkin. You ever lived in New York as a child? Nah, but I've been there before. But I'm that's why I told you I'm coming back there. Like I'll be in New York in a couple months. You know what I mean? You know, I sightsee, hit some restaurants. You know what I mean? Smoke some good pack. You know what I mean? Like I said, you know what I mean? I'm gonna drop my low so you'll know when I'm in town. You can pull up. I got something for you. We don't act stingy over here at Tribe TV, and we don't cap. You know what I mean? We show love. We don't try to win people over here. We win people over by being authentic. You know what I mean? And keeping it A1 over here. We don't sell dreams. We don't pull Dr. Umars and beg for money and tell me if you go on a date to Subway with me, you need to pay $24. Nah, we don't get down like that. Would you say Will State like what, Rochester? I ain't gonna cap. I can't wait to go get back to NY, man, because I ain't gonna cap. I be always come across some good strains when I'm there though. Saucing towards Syracuse. I'm gonna have to check Syracuse out and see what Syracuse about. Look, said not Doctor. Yeah, man. Yeah, Umar John. He be begging, you know what I mean? Like up there, bro. Come on, for one, bro. You ain't even lit like that. Listen, I feel like this, right? If you a YouTuber, NFL star, any type of athlete in general, period, if you come across a quarter mil or better, whether you scammed it from people or however you got it, and you fall off, it's on you. We as the community, we cannot support you and uplift you back up, dog. You had your shot, you ran with okay. You said you was opening up a school for years, you never did. You know what I mean? It's kind of like the effect of like what DJ Envy from Breakfast Club was on when he had that dude supporting real estate. It's like, bro, like, nah, bro, we ain't doing that, bro. You know what I mean? Like, truth be told, bro, the way y'all really supposed to be paying people and showing love is by hitting the like button and subscribing. All of that. If you want to learn the business right, that's like me getting on here right now saying somebody saying, well, hey, bro, like, do you make your own stuff or you pay to get it made? You know what I mean? I bought my own equipment, everything, but I tell you, nah. In order for me to tell you that, you got to take me to Rallies and get a Glorilla meal for $4.25. What? Nah, bro. Really? A Glorilla? Oh, that's what it. That's all. Oh, okay, bro. I'm buy you about 40 of them then Glorilla meal. You know what I mean? That then you know, it's like, come on, man, bro. They be tweaking, bro, on here, bro. Majorly cussing people out off drugs. Look, Sasha Torres and said, "I got you." I ain't gonna lie. I know you got me, but what I'm saying is you gonna laugh it off and be like, "Nigga, nigga, look, nigga, just get a number one. Get this nigga a number one large and whoop de whoop de whoop de whoop whoop de doop de doo." You know what I mean? Ain't nobody got time. Then you gonna need about 5 of them Glorilla meals, boy. Like the hell, you big as hell. What you about 2 or some change? You know what I mean? What you played for Ohio State or something? You know, so and then she like, I be on live with you. You be smoking all that dope, all that weed. You better get. Matter of fact, get him 2 number ones and a large. What you drink? Sweet tea. A large sweet tea. Yeah, you smoking all that weed on live, nigga. I know you hungry. I ain't gonna cap. Y'all got me tweaking on here today. Y'all really is. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna cut y'all asses off for like 48 hours though, man. Y'all really do. Y'all got me tweaking today on here, man. We supposed to be talking about favorite strands. It'll turn into a whole comedy show. You know what I mean? But nah, that's cool though. It's Sunday. You know what I mean? Hopefully everybody, you know what I mean, kind of falling back, you know what I mean? Put your hours in on the clock. You know what I mean? You spend a little time to evaluate yourself, check yourself for this whole week. Like, damn, man, you know what I mean? Monday, I spent too much Monday. Damn, Tuesday, I shouldn't have spent that Tuesday. Damn, Wednesday could have been avoided if I'd have did this. Damn, I should have, you know what I mean? I think like every week, every Friday, like when you wake up Saturday morning, you should self-evaluate, check yourself. You know what I mean? Like, and analyze and play back everything you did for that week. And tell yourself what you shouldn't have did and what you shouldn't have done, how you should have went about this, and I shouldn't have spent this. Damn, I should have waited. Man, I should have ordered it, or I shouldn't have ordered it. You know what I mean? Bro, how much money you need to buy a house there? I ain't gonna count. Here, you know what I mean? Because, I'm a South nigga, you know what I mean? So, you got a better chance of buying a house here than in Florida, dog. In Florida, bro, they damn near want you to be selling damn butt sandwiches, photos or something, man, in order to make it down there or something. You know what I mean? Like, you really, like, here you can make it. You know what I mean? It really all depends on where. Somebody laughing. It all really depends on where you trying to live now. You trying to live in Berea out there with the Cleveland Browns and all of them. You ain't trying to go out there. They too bougie. If you like me, I know you like to probably want to throw a barbecue here and there, be social. You know what I mean? La 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 in the air. You know what I mean? Play music. You ain't got to worry about nobody calling the laws on you. Oh, you play, you play your music too loud. You got cars parked all on the grass. Like, you don't want to go through that. But, and then I'm going to keep it real with you. This is no disrespect. Cleveland, you know what I mean? Listen, you don't want to get no crib out there. You know what I mean? Cleveland and Buffalo. Have you ever been to Buffalo, New York? Cleveland and Buffalo look exactly alike, bro. Like, I'm talking about the way the houses and all that look. Yeah, Cleveland. If you really want to come to Ohio and find somewhere decent, I know some people finna say, bro, you tweaking. You really want to be between Euclid and Ashtabula, I say. I know niggas like, damn, people who really know, like, really, bro. Yeah, really, bro. Yeah. I ain't gonna tell this, you know what I mean, her to go to the city, bro. It'd be too much going on, you feel me? So you want to be more in the suburbish type, you know what I mean, where you can control and know what's going on around you, you know what I mean, as far as people, you know what I mean? But other than that, man, if you like me, you stay to yourself and you just blow your little strands and all of that, and you just be cooling and you mind your business, you'll always make it. Yeah, the devil got his people that work for him who try to test you unexpectedly, like you might just be on aisle 3 and somebody just do something weird. And you be like, you know what I mean? You got to know they work for the devil. What you know about Buffalo? I know all about Buffalo. You know what I mean? You got to remember, I used to be somebody different at one point in time, but before I was the person who I am now. Like I told you, remember I said I've been doing this, but I never made time for it. You know what I mean? Like I said, if you go to my YouTube post, my son 12 now. It's a picture on me with my own camera crew background drop on my post in 216 doing this. But like I said, always been a part of media. I just never was the type of dude who, no disrespect to certain dudes on here like that. They make this their life, and you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I gotta eat, so I'm doing me. But Buffalo for sure, I definitely do. Yeah, Buffalo, I ain't gonna cap, bro. That bitch look just like Cleveland for real. They look alike for real. Go that bitch, you fuck around, think you in Cleveland. So you see the sign that bitch say, oh, Buffalo. But yeah, Buffalo, Rochester, yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm talking down. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. We had a good day today. You know what I mean? Y'all came in, hit that like button. You know what I mean? We kicked it on a Sunday. You know what I mean? You know what people normally be, you know what I mean? And time go fast on Sunday. For you blink about 13 times, boy, it's 8:30. You like, what in the hell? Is it dark? You know what I mean? You like, we had my boy from India. He talking about, boy, it's morning over here, boy. Like, I'm like, yeah. We get them all up from all over Brazil. You know what I mean? Somebody was in a hut talking about they was watching Tribe. I was like, damn, you in the hut for real? You really tried for real, boy. Sunday a fun day with Sasha. Yeah, you already know it. I ought to make you a co-host or something like that. You know what I mean? For sure. I mean, we got to tap in. But look though, y'all set the notifications. That's my time. You know what I mean? Look, Sasha just still vibing with. You know what I mean? Y'all set the notifications. I don't want my phone to down, y'all. We're gonna tap in tomorrow. You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all hitting that like button. We at Tribe TV, hopefully, for the ones out there who be blowing the Marley. Y'all blowing on y'all favorite strand. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? If not, you're trying to figure out something. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? Everybody try to have a productive week. And remember, man, like, comment, subscribe, man. Go to my YouTube page, man. Tap in with your boy. Set that ring, that bell. As soon as I go in, we on here and all of that. And hold it down. Love. Try.